Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
I thought it would be appropriate for this next guest, Mike Garcia, owner of 360 Degrees Landscape and Irrigation. Welcome, Mike. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us today. This is really cool.
Well, we're so excited to have you, and you've got such a great topic that we've been dying to cover here on the show, landscaping.
Yes.
Tell me about your company.
Well, 360 has been around for 13 years. We started off residential mowing lawns. It was family business start. My wife and I actually started the business.
Nice.
And my daughter came along, helped as well. And 13 years later, here we are. We started doing landscape irrigation, backflow testing some time back. And so, yeah, it's a great industry. We work amongst a lot of companies, great companies here in town, nurseries that supply us with what we need to take care of our Coastal Bend customers.
Awesome. And we at home love to support local businesses, and you like to support the community. So tell me a little bit about how your company serves our community.
Well, I mean, there's several ways we do that. Residentially, commercial, we want to keep our city looking great. We've got this wonderful bridge that's being created here. It's going to be so great.
Yeah.
It's going to draw a lot of business here. And of course, we want to take care of our investments. You know, we pay a lot of money for our homes, and people are concerned about keeping their homes looking good, curb appeal, and so we help them by providing landscape maintenance programs, mowing, edging, keeping up the hedges, and then of course irrigation. Irrigation is real important. Obviously, you know, the heat wave that we recently had. Wow, it felt like a desert around here. And then yesterday we get tons of water, which is fantastic. We need the rain. But we try to give our best foot forward in helping with their needs, from irrigation to backflow testing as well, and trying to make sure that everyone's aware of the importance of irrigation, that it is a licensed occupation, and it's very important. It's protecting our water source. When you install irrigation in your home, you're just not affecting your home, you're affecting your neighbor's home as well if it's not properly installed.
Interesting. And I like how you said you come up with a plan for someone. So you're not just like, all right, plant's done, see you later. You're going to let them know, here's how much it's going to cost you to maintain. Here's what you need to do to keep those flowers blooming at the right time of the year.
Right.
And I think a lot of us go in it with the DIY perspective, and we don't know what kind of plants we're getting, what kind of soil we're using, if we're planting them correctly or in a safe place, and how we're going to keep them watered all year long.
Exactly,
so you're able to provide
Clarissa,
that.
very good point, because sometimes you'll go look and you say, man, I really love that plant, it's so pretty.
They're so pretty.
But let's give you a year from now how that plant's going to look. Let's take, for example, a crepe myrtle tree. A crepe myrtle tree is beautiful trees, but they're not made to be 4 foot, 2 feet from your foundation. They can be very devastating to foundations.
Damaging,
So it's things like that where we're helping folks out. And again, we get a lot of help from our local nurseries, our wholesale nurseries here in town as well. It's a great green industry family that we have here in the Coastal Bend, and not only our company, but a lot of great companies here to serve the community. So we're glad and happy to be a part of it.
Awesome. Well, we're grateful for you. And
Thank
those
you.
are some things you have to take into consideration.
Yes.
Is how far away can I plant a palm from my house? I mean, they're beautiful plants, but like you said, those roots can damage your foundation. So I want to get an irrigation system. Who do I contact, and how should I go about doing so?
So you can call us at our office, 882-1300. And we will be more than happy, or you can reach out to us through Facebook.
Okay.
Send us a message. We'll get right back with you. And
I love that.
We just want to, wanted to come on, introduce ourselves, and let the Coastal Bend know that we're here for them.
Beautiful. And okay, so fall is basically here. Can we still have nice plants? Are there pretty plants that we can have that are blooming during this time of the year?
You know, for our part of the world, I tell people all the time, and it's a little bit of a joke, but sometimes we don't have a winter. You know, it's just.
And when we do, it's snowing all of a sudden.
You have perennials and annuals that should be gone, but they're still hanging out. Right now, I believe with the temperatures that we've had, the rain that we just recently got, I actually think that we needed it drastically.
Absolutely.
Now, irrigation water versus rainwater. Rainwater is so much better, and we can all tell by the greening up everywhere we're going to see in the next couple of days, even today.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can reach out through Facebook. Give us a call at the office. We'll promptly return your call and see what we can do for you.
Awesome. And do you have a special for our viewers watching today?
I do.
What is that?
I do. I want them not to get irritated. I want them to
Don't get irritated.
Get irrigated, man.
Woo! I love it.
If they call and say that they mentioned this and they saw me with Clarissa and Mac on the Coastal Living, which, by the way, fantastic. I'm very happy for your show.
Thank
I think
you.
it's doing very well.
We are blessed
But
to be here.
give us a call. If you mention that you saw us on the show, we'll give you a 10% discount on your next irrigation repair or installation.
Amazing. All right, guys, so the information's there on the screen. Grab a screenshot on your phone. That's 360landscapeirrigation.com or 882-1300. Mention your visit or your view here on Coastal Living, and you'll get 10% off. Real quick before we go, what is the slogan, don't get irritated, get irrigated? Where'd that come from?
So when we started irrigation, we started realizing that we'd run into a lot of clients that would call us and said, I'm so irritated with this. And so we'd go out and they'd try to attack the situation by itself. Irrigation is a very cool thing, but it's also a very agitating and irritating
science
situation.
to it.
So we said, you know what? Don't get irritated anymore. Get irrigated.
Get irrigated.
So that's how it came up, and we like the slogan. We just want to say thank you to you, the show, Mac. I want to say thanks to Brian for helping us to get up in here, and to all our staff, to all our clients, and our industry. Again, we're very proud to be part of our green industry here in Corpus Christi in the South Texas area.
Awesome. Well, we're grateful to have you. Thank
Cool.
you, Mike, for joining us
Absolutely.
today. You guys